Touching down on British soil again, after weeks of waiting in the epicentre of the coronavirus outbreak, Wuhan, nearly 200 British and other nationalities now face 14 days in quarantine. As they left the chartered Boeing 747 to be transferred to a hotel where they'll be monitored by medical staff, it was announced that the virus has now claimed more lives than the severe acute respiratory syndrome, SARS, which struck 17 years ago. The 200 new evacuees are on top of around 100 already flown out of Wuhan after the British government joined several others advising all its nationals to leave China. Meanwhile, in France, 5 other British nationals at a ski resort here in the Haute-Savoie have been quarantined after they tested positive. That followed contact with another Briton here who had just returned from Singapore and is now under medical surveillance in the UK. Anxious to reassure skiers who were bound for the Alps, the French Health Ministry said the outbreak had been contained.
You
have to tell them that there is no risk when you meet people in the street. It's not the same as being in contact with an infected person. You need close, continued face-to-face contact or bodily contact. You have to touch each other. So today the risks are very low for the entire population.
Right across Europe, health authorities are now reasonably confident they put measures in place which should contain or allow them to treat any further outbreaks of coronavirus. However, they remain on high alert. As for the World Health Organization here in Geneva, they say while there is no evidence that this outbreak has passed its peak, they do agree that over the last few days, the number of new incidents of infection have leveled off. And at a meeting here later this week, they will bring together hundreds of specialists who will start to look at lessons they can already learn and how they better cope with any further incidents of a new virus. Mark Webster, CGTN, Geneva.